The most difficult thing is the decision to act, the rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life, and the procedure, the process, is its own reward. Women, like men, should try to do the impossible. And when they fail, their failure should be a challenge to others. Women must pay for everything. They do get more glory than men for comparable feats, but they also get more notoriety when they crash. Never do things others can do and will do if there are things others cannot do or will not do. The stars seemed near enough to touch, and never before have I seen so many. I always believed the lure of flying is the lure of beauty, but I was sure of it that night. The woman who can create her own job is the woman who will win fame and fortune. Better do a good deed near at home than go far away to burn incense. Courage is the price that life exacts for granting peace. The more one does and sees and feels, the more one is able to do, and the more genuine may be one's appreciation of fundamental things like home, and love, and understanding companionship. The soul's dominion? Each time we make a choice, we pay with courage to behold restless day and count it fair. Flying might not be all plain sailing, but the fun of it is worth the price. There is so much that must be done in a civilized barbarism like war. Aviation, this young modern giant, exemplifies the possible relationship of women and the creations of science. Although women have not taken full advantage of its use and benefits, air travel is as available to them as to men. Obviously, I faced the possibility of not returning when first I considered going. Once faced and settled, there really wasn't any good reason to refer to it. One of my favorite phobias is that girls, especially those whose tastes aren't routine, often don't get a fair break. It has come down through the generations, an inheritance of age-old customs, which produce the corollary that women are bred to timidity. Mostly, my flying has been solo, but the preparation for it wasn't. Without my husband's help and encouragement, I could not have attempted what I have. Ours has been a contented and reasonable partnership, he with his solo jobs and I with mine. But always with work and play together, conducted under a satisfactory system of dual control. Some of us have great runways already built for us. If you have one, take off. But if you don't have one, realize it is your responsibility to grab a shovel and build one for yourself and for those who will follow after you. In my life, I had come to realize that, when things were going very well, indeed, it was just the time to anticipate trouble. And, conversely, I learned from pleasant experience that at the most despairing crisis, when all looked sour beyond words, some delightful break was apt to lurk just around the corner. My ambition is to have this wonderful gift produce practical results for the future of commercial flying and for the women who many want to fly tomorrow's planes. No kind action ever stops with itself. One kind action leads to another. Good example is followed. A single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. The greatest work that kindness does to others is that it makes them kind themselves. I believe that a girl should not do what she thinks she should do, but should find out through experience what she wants to do.